under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Scanning the field, it's Bailey. With the catch, it's Grimes. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
That's a really nice job by this defense. Coming out, setting the tone. Great start, forcing a 4th down, forcing a decision already for this offense on the first drive. Really nice job coming out.
He'll keep it on the sneak. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked. Maybe even double team hot.
Turning it on! Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Wants to go up top on first down. Under fire. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Quarterback may change this route. To the air, it's Bailey. Oh, they're after him. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And it didn't take long for the defense to get him on. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. So Wake Forest's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And they are
the defense
coming off
together.
a sensational sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Using his legs, it's Claiborne. Runs through a tackle. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Guys, this is a team that struggled mightily last year. The entire offseason was built around performing better in ACC play.
Well, they just didn't have the dudes to get it done last year. Didn't have enough talent. But they're a year older. They've gone to the transfer portal. They've done a good job recruiting from the high school ranks.
He puts a lot
I should have took off.
He's got it inside the 30. And he got away from the defense and takes it in.
God damn, DB. He didn't route nothing over or nothing. I think he just took you straight down the sideline. Oh. Why did you do that? Why did you take off all the way the fuck over there? Come on. Why are you watching this nigga? Maybe I audible wrong.
They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way.
I think I hit the wrong button on
playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah,
on the
and
coverage.
I think momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Looking for a crease to the left. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense went to battle up front. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
Now on the option. He'll pitch it. Got the first down and more. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play.
Well, I love the variety in the run game you're seeing from this offense. It's not just going to be conventional handoffs. Won't just be the quarterback, but he's making good decisions. Pitching at that time, that's the right read, and it's not a huge explosive home run type play, but it is enough to help them pick up the first down.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Bringing the heat.
I'm looking at triangle and I'm hitting X.
Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he
My bad, bro.
gets the ball at the 29. Bunch formation for these receivers. Red pass, it's complete. Around and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The give on the option. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab on the left. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Bro, why did you stop running towards him, DB?
Cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first.
Scary.
The Demon Deacons have it in scoring position on first and goal. The snap sets up the throw. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's third and goal. Caught in the backfield. It's Claiborne. And the defense knocks him down immediately behind the line. And the field goal unit is on the field.
Good job.
Just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
All right, bro.
North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field.
Y'all ready to
They've spotted them a
start playing football offensive line now?
answer on this drive. This drive will open from the 15.
Are you ready? Holy fuck.
Looking for a man. It's Bailey. Working that left side now. There he goes. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
You hurt, but you celebrate.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Wants to throw on first down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. NC State quick to the line.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised.
I'll give him the quarterback.
So fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before running this next play.
Back to pass. Under fire. Complete to the right. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've come to the break, and it's Wake Forest holding the lead. And that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue.
I can get that bitch to you, home.
Flex that muscle. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
The offense in its own end still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Using the quick game. He's not going to get there. Stop short on fourth down. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. They go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on him.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little.
Yeah, and we talk about tackling as a defense all the time. 3rd down, money down. They catch the football. Nice job breaking on it, getting them on the ground, and not allowing any yards after the catch.
And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They really need to find a way to generate some offense here, having fallen behind 13-zip. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Gotta make the catch, though.
Deep shots. I think it makes quarterbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you could tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth it.
Boy, these niggas is not having it this week.
Physical and establishing the run game. They haven't had a lot of success offensively early in this one, and that's why right there they're not able to get this guy going yet. That's got to change as this game goes on.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away.
Oh, that ended up being a good punt.
Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
The quick out. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these could.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And that is priority number 1 for defenses. Get to the quarterback, affect him, get hits on him. They do it right here, get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Catch and stride inside the 15.
Come on.
And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. And the Demon Deacons are moving quickly down the field. They'll throw it from the red zone. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the third time tonight.
All right, come on, offense.
He splits the uprights, and that lead grows even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. North Carolina State has it back on the offense, headed to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air, it's Bailey. Pocket breaking down. Gets a hand in there and breaks it up. It's incomplete, but wait, there is a flag down on the play. Some hand fighting.
Pass interference on the offense.
But this one is going to go against the offense. Quarterback adjusting the pattern.
It's this.
Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Going for it all. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
It just looks to me like the offense is starting to get a little bit impatient, right, guys? They haven't scored in this game yet, and all of a sudden now they're taking shots down the field and they're trying to make it happen. But the defense, they have been lights out. They force another incompletion.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws for the tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
O-line. What in the
process? They're going to make mistakes. That was a mistake there. Throwing into double coverage, obviously not something you want to do. Could have been worse. Nice job by the defense.
The Wolfpack line up facing third and approximately half a mile.
Oh, thanks.
And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Talk about the worst first half.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this
History.
offense. Third and long back.
I don't know why you keep sliding doing this.
Dropping back, it's Bailey. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. At midfield, trying to turn it upfield. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. That penalty moves the ball into the red zone. It's 1st and 10. Going right to work up top. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Wake Forest. And points. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that
we ain't even got
the catch. If this quarterback gets to his
first or only one first down. This
man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running.
Sometimes you just gotta make coaching decisions. And I probably should have did that shit long time. Let's get you niggas mind. Y'all don't want to. No. Y'all don't want to block. We can bring the backup in. We can definitely bring the backups in for that type of shit. If you niggas need a wake up call. 2-0 start got you motherfuckers tripping.
This is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Going downfield for the big play.
He didn't even put his hands up.
And an early drive with the turnover. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. A designed run for the quarterback. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Running game.
There you go, Tulane.
First down. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Mays. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the 2nd quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Fella.
The Demon Deacons trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Trying to barge in. And that penetration left him nowhere to go. Dodged a couple, but he's knocked down for a loss. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Motion from the wideout. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. He wants it all.
Y'all niggas just stop. Come on, bro. It's rigged.
This guy's an excellent route runner, and he has really good.
All y'all just stop on that one man, huh?
3rd receiving touchdown. He's only played 3 games. Nobody can cover this guy up to this point in the season.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're set to
I definitely didn't see this coming. I didn't see this coming at all.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the 1st half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the 1st half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks.
You going out of that boogie? You're not finna get up and keep standing. Lay the fuck down. I'm not finna do this with y'all. And I'm losing too. Leave me the fuck alone.
Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Buys a little extra time. He'll pull it down and run. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out of the 26 as his offense tries to grind out some yardage.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him.
We got 2-0 some kind of way
I know they
here.
didn't give up a big
Holy
explosive
fuck.
run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time they let him get out of bounds.
Snagged in the middle. It's Anderson. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. They've been the height of efficiency here in the first half, David, and you've got to think they're going to try to click it right down the field here.
When you're looking at your playbook and it's worked so well in the first half, I'm going to continue to do what I've been doing, Palmer, because it's been all gas.
Hog, that's right. Strike while the iron's hot, too. Before this defense gets to going at halftime and potentially make some adjustments, show you some different looks in the second half. Whatever you've been doing, it's working. Keep it up.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Fires to the big fella. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. Good, right down the boulevard. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before we go.
All right.
Time. So now it's 2nd and long.
Pocket patience.
Looking to pass. It's Bailey. Pressure coming.
God damn, O-line.
There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. Can't make the connection on 4th down thanks to that tough nose pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. There's enough time left in the half here, David, to make something happen.
Dang right. I want to be aggressive. I'm not backed up in my own end. I can stay aggressive here. Try to get a field goal, Palmer. Try to get in range to get some kind of points beforehand.
Yeah, 2 biggest things are you got to protect the quarterback, and the QB cannot throw a pick here in this situation. If you do those 2 things, you got an opportunity here to steal some points.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down.
All these
And the ball comes out.
promising recruits Oh
They
yeah, they
recovered
about
their
to
own
be
fumble. Somehow, who
skedaddle.
knows how they got that thing back. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our
Damn, I
halftime
just
update.
got loaded up with
Man,
four and
great
5 stars on
energy
them.
in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun
Hopefully
first
this
half
don't do
between
too
these
bad.
rivals. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable?
Man, how about that? You come out of the locker room, you just had a little bit of a break, you rested, you told your club we're going to come out, and now we're going to be aggressive. We're going to kick an onside, even though we're winning and you failed. Now this defense better step up and respond.
Here's a heat. He's going to run it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, just nowhere to go there. It started in the pocket. It was collapsing. Quarterback felt it, so he tried to get outside, make something happen himself, but give the defense tons of credit. Excellent job. And
Out of space. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. And
See you later.
they'll settle for a field goal try. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Nestled just inside that right upright. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this
Fuck it,
young
let's
man.
go to the coast.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Might be calling a hot route. To the air, it's Bailey. Throws to the tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Now the play fake. And the pressure was too much. They get him.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
Going to throw it over the top of the knee. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The offense in hurry-up mode. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Trying to take it back. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. PAT unit on the field. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Thomas looking to fire. Hit as he throws. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Yeah, wait. Yeah, definitely.
Looking downfield on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Quick completion on the out route. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off play action. Here's the pressure. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had
What?
no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Thomas back to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
My Jesus.
How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call.
Yeah.
NC State
NC
to bring
State.
the punt team onto the field.
I don't even know if I used their playbook for the first 2 wins. I couldn't have possibly did.
Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good. And he'll step out of bounds. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Vick. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. All wideouts, no backs. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him.
Oh, yeah, he's
Looking
down.
for a big play. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're scaring at third.
He stayed it.
Well, this defense was ready for go-balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
That is how you play defense. You drop back, you let him catch the football, you go attack, you don't let him break tackles. Really nice execution by the defense.
Kick is in the air. Just needs a crack to get a return. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. North Carolina State has it back on the offense, headed to the field. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
He might want another play. Thomas looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. And he makes the catch, but he can't stay in bounds. That'll be incomplete.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
NC State has work to do to convert this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
Dang.
The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. It's a 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Demon Deacons have this offense rolling. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
I bet it felt good to hit that quarterback late until you got an earful from the coach and cost your defense 15.
Don't lose your discipline because they hit you in the mouth.
From the gun. Here comes the heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area we got to bow up. Nice job on 1st down, stopping a couple more downs here to stay aggressive.
And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
I love the discipline of this defense. Not just playing run, right? They know it could be a pass in this situation. Pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, taking away all that small stuff. All the stuff, the easy access, the free release. Nice job and nice discipline by this defense.
The receiver will not get it to the sticks. It'll be 4th down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Jumped on top of the pile. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on 2nd and short. Thomas back to pass. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Well, this is a big moment for this offense, too, because you want to capitalize off getting the turnover, right? You just threw an incompletion. Now you got a big down coming up. You've got to find a way to make a play here so that you can generate points and capitalize off of the opponent's mistake.
From the gun on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going.
Coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Brings up 2nd down.
We've reached the end of the quarter, and Wake Forest has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play.
Obliteration is definitely the right
Back to
word.
pass. Under fire. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
Oh, they're after him. And his first pass is incomplete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Demon Deacons decide to punt it away. 3-and-out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field the punt and look for room. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Making side adjustments here. Thomas looking to fire. Sends it downfield. And he throws another interception. His 3rd of the night. Taking it the other way. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's
I was thinking about some catch about 3, 4 o'clock this morning. I'm like,
You're pinning your
wanted to make
ears
me
back, trying to get
some
things
fresh
right.
rice then.
DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats,
Huh?
get the INT. Nice job by this D.
And the defense holds firm.
I'm
No
still going to
pickup
I'm still going to the gym today
on
too.
that play. Gives it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
That's caught. It's Barnes. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And this one is anything but routine. A 48-yard attempt from the right hash.
And they just tack on more points to this.
This nigga got about 9 field goals today.
Extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Scott. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy complete.
Makes a grab right down the middle. The freshman brought down after bringing that one in.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Thomas back to pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And he makes the catch inside the 15. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. NC State with a 1st and 10 here. Running the red zone. It's Scott. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5. Line.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He'll do it himself. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the 1st down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the 1st down marker is.
Wide receiver going in motion. They'll go to the air. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, NC State. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Ain't no motherfucking
I
shutout.
think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. They're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the 4th quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. This is a coach, you want to know, next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. They'll put this one in play. 1st snap of the drive from the 25. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that 1st drive, David. It'll be interesting to see what happens here on the 2nd drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Ooh, he absorbed that.
Lots of running room. At the 20.
Ooh.
Touchdown late. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Mm. Like, perfect time. Mm. Don't weigh enough.
They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Might be changing the route. To the air on first down. He wants to go deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Terrible throw quarterback. He's supposed to put that bitch out
But
there.
he has set him up at the 41-yard line. Offense in a bunch formation.
Lay the fuck down. That's what you do.
The throw to the outside is complete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
You in here, you in here.
Behind the sticks on
I told
second
y'all ain't finna keep walking in and out. So guess what, you lady? You finally get to eat your food in peace. Because I ain't opening it, though.
It's hard to run a route.
They gonna learn to pick a spot and chill.
Sidelines and understand exactly where you're at. Nice job understanding I'm starting to get close to the sidelines, throttling down a little bit, catching the football, making sure I was in bounds.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand.
Oh,
so
shit.
Always got some space. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
Man, this is a punch to the gut. When you know you're losing, and you know you got to get a stop, and you know they're going to run the football, and they still run the football down your throat. It's been that kind of day for this defense.
Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Pulls and fires complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly what they're getting, where to sit down, quarterback, tight end, on the same page, gets the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why you see...
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Well, what I love about this team early this year is it looks like they can fight through adversity. They started the year 2-0. This game looked like it was in the balance here in the fourth quarter. But after watching them answer with that last touchdown drive, that shows me they've got the mental toughness to potentially make a run this year.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on 3rd down. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
He wants a big play here late. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. This is why the passion of college football runs so deep. The rivalries. And when you lose, man, does it stick with you.
No doubt about it, Reese. This was a game circled for a very, very long time. They knew how important this one was. But, David, you can't let games like this beat you twice, because this losing team now has to find a way to rebound and go out and play again.
No doubt, got to rebound, but this one stinks. This is the one that you have circled.
Just the wake-up call y'all needed, fellas. I think I already did my... Yeah, I already did. Well, Dre Day, still watching this. You probably #1 in the joint now. Knew he was gonna get ghost. You lost. Will be. It might change. That's here. You just locked me. Where expect change to. That could change. Ohio. Let's go there. Oh, well, you ain't special. Come here. You coming on the bye week. Playing style changed quick after that shit lacking. Oh, yeah, you got 4 rivalries too. I got 3. Oh yeah, these right here, premier programs. Um, yeah, that's nice. I'll be back. I need to give me something to eat.